Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have two $10 money matches, and we have JJXDY versus Pauly, the YCS champion. Also, make sure to go ahead and check out the Coliseum Discord, link down below at the very top of the description, if you want to play in any future money matches, and let's go ahead and hop right in. So, we are going to see Pauly win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and Pauly's going to go first, 41 versus 45. Opening hands, we have Abzerrouter, Valor, Magma, Valor, Ravine. They have Miri, Red, Solik, Bell, Miri. Also, I'm doing this all on the new PC. So if anything's wrong, just comment it down below and let me know ASAP so that way I can fix it. Trying to get everything set up to how I did before. But if I miss over anything, please just let me know. And we're going to go ahead and start. So it's Sprite, Tier Element, going up against a Dragonlink. Dragonlink does have a quote unquote good matchup versus Tier because they play all the DD Crows. And then Summon Miri, Miri effect, Mill 3, hits Shaylin, Miri there. And then they're gonna activate Miri Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2, and then Magma Chainlink 3 on Miri, Chain Bell. Okay, so it doesn't want them to make the potential Mud Dragon, because there's going to be Mud Dragon plus Kikalos. We can Valor the Kikalos, and then we would have had the Magma for the last tier effect, so we know that they can't put up any true scary on board. Put back Miri and Miri, bring out Kikalos effect, leaves this Miri on board. We can use that. And then we can special summon Red. Go ahead, go on the Elf now. Elf effect, try to special summon back out the Miri. And they said thinking, they're going to Valor the Elf, Chain Red, Tribute Elf to summon out. Overlay, make Gigantic effect. So maybe they used Red Tribute Elf to negate, to maybe make the opponent use another hand trap. Because otherwise, you could just let it go through and then overlay Elf plus Red into Gigantic, and then it has more attack. But I'm assuming we're also going to be linking it off. Bring out Blue. Blue effect goes Search. Blue goes Search Jet. Special Jet. Jet effect to go Search. So then Jet's going to go Search Smashers. Also, the fan that you guys are hearing is from the computer. I'm going to be changing my whole setup here soon, so hopefully I can take my PC and I guess move it as far away as possible from where I record. And then also I looked into using my Streamlabs to try to get rid of the audio for that. So I gotta do that after I'm done recording. Then we're gonna make Elf, set Smashers, set Solik, and then pass turn. Okay, so that was definitely misplay, right? We could have just used Elf plus Red to make Gigantic, detach Red, then we'd have Red Engrave right now, and we'd also have a bigger Gigantic. So I think that was played a little bit poorly, but again, maybe we were just trying to bait the fourth hand trap. They draw Chaos Space, go main phase, and then activate Chaos Space, discard Abzerrouter, which is so good because we get to go search out White Dragon, and Abzerrouter's going to go search, grab Tracer. We're at the same amount of cards in hand that we were a second ago, but Chaos Space can give us a draw. White Dragon might just bait Smashers just because of how much it does. Yeah, thinking on summon. Yeah, it's definitely something that you're going to think about. They're going to go ahead and activate Smashers, and then banish. And then Chaos Space, banish, put back, draw one, draws in the Recharger, and then normal summon out Tracer, set normal summons K, go battle phase, Elf effect, target Red. Yeah, you don't want to target Miri there, because if you target a dark monster, they're going to chain Magma, which they have, because you belled it last turn. So they're going to target Red, the special summon back. Then just link off, go for Striker Dragon. Could have still just went battle phase there if they wanted to, and just try to attack the Elf, which makes Red not do anything. But go for Striker effect, chain Solik to negate. And then Kikalos effect, mill 5. Now, do we see multiple names off of this, or is it fair? Okay. So we hit Hafina's Scream. So Scream's gonna get the Search a Trap. We're gonna chain Magma, chain Link 3 to try to banish, and then they're gonna red negate. So that's gonna go ahead and go to Grave, put back, bring out Kikalos. That means we play 2. Scream, Search Solic, new chain link, Kikalos effect goes Search. Kikalos will now dump Rhino. Okay, Rhino effect. Summon out by discarding Solic. We do not know either of the cards in the opponent's hand, but they have normal summoned. They have gone through like summoning White Dragon. So, and we will get the choice of doing another fusion summon. We could Kaleido, but we'll get our effects here of Solic and Rhino. So we're going to get the dump, Shaylin, go search Rhino for follow-up, Shaylin effect. And then we're going to see Dragon emit defeat there. On to the next game. We're going to see Dragon Link go first. And we have Red MD, Talents, Lubellion, Drago, and Tracer. They have Blues, Super Poly, Miri, Solic, and Planet. No hand traps. So our Talents is going to not do anything. Drago's not going to do anything really. You can summon... Seal says you can also summon from hand. So you could summon that out from hand. Lubellion goes search for Magmu. And then normal Tracer makes Striker Dragon effect, go search Boot. They do have Super Poly, which can be very strong against this deck, depending on what kind of end board they set up. Banish Striker, summon Red MD effect, bring back. So bring out the Tracer. And then get rid of Red MD for Lubellion effect to go bring out Beast. So we know that that's going to be an interruption. Magmu, banish Red MD to summon, effect to search during end phase. So the search during end phase is going to be an interruption, Beast is going to be an interruption. And then make Seal, activate Boot, Tracer effect, pop Boot, bring out Recharger. And then make IP, goes end of main, move to end phase, go search Druid Worm. And then pass turn, they draw Magmu. So they're going to activate Planet. Yeah, Poly can't put stuff in the field spell zone, you know, standard. But activate it. Oh, and that's why they had to leave and come back, because the boot was activated. Yup. Activate Planet. Planet, go search Hafina's. And then normal Miri. Miri effect, mill 3. Hits Shaylin, Miri off of that. There's no way these Miris have been that good. Why can't my Miris ever mill like that? I'll take one name off of a Miri, though. You can't complain. They're going to go Shaylin effect, just Shaylin effect, and they let it resolve. Decides to now try to banish that. Summon out Kit. Kit 1, Planet 2, target Beast, destroy Beast, go search Rhino. And, like, we knew that was going to happen. And we accepted that our Beast was going to go down, even though we could have used Druid Worm. Summon Blue, Blue effect. Go search Red. And then special summon Red. Kikalos effect. Try to tag itself out. They're going to chain Seal to bounce. Says no response. So bounce Kit. Cool. Still special summon out Rhino. And then new chain link. Seal 1. Rhino 2. This is mandatory, so it's going to be chain link 1. So they're going to dump Hafina's. Also, I don't know what that was. But dump Hafina's. And then go battle phase. Attack over Drago, Magmu effect, banish Lubellion, summon. We have to do this now before we beat over, otherwise it won't be a quick effect anymore. And then effect to search during end phase. And then beat over, attack, yeah, minus 500 because the field spell. So doing a good amount of damage here, putting them down to 2,000. And then activate Super Poly. Super Poly. Make Kikalos, and then we're gonna get Miri effect, and then they scoop. They do have Druid Worm, but they have Red to stop it. Yeah, I think that was just like, why'd they let the first fusion go through? Maybe they were just like, oh, they're only using one of the effects, so they don't need both of them to go through. So, sure, I'll let it go, and then you realize, okay, Planet's gonna pop our trap. And then we're stuck with IP, Seal, Druid Worm, which isn't bad. It's not the greatest. They're like, we had Drago set up, right? So we could have just, like, I don't know, chain Druid Worm, banish, summon, they have nothing. Yeah, you could even go like seal, bounce. I guess you don't want to use seal effect early though, because seal and the Drago is a little bit risky. If you go seal effect tribute, they can chain a Bisted monster to banish it, so that way you can't summon from deck. But that's going to be it for the first match, and we do know that there's 2 matches in this. So we're going to see Dragon win the second rock, paper, scissors shoot. They're going to go first. Opening hands, we got Rocket Synchron, Levy, Recharger, Veiler, Druid Worm. They have Miri, Huffinus, High Spirits, Rhino, Shaylin. So the Huffinus, you know, we do have a lot of tiers in hand. It's going to make the chance of this working go down. Oh, and they also have Druid Worm, so like, you really have to be good. Yeah, I don't even think it's probably worth using Huffinus against this deck on their turn 1, just because they always have a Bisted monster. So summon, mill 3, okay, they missed off it anyways. Go search boot. They actually missed pretty bad too, because they put a Magmu in graveyard, so if we want to, we can Dark take that this turn. And then we could use that to like link up for free, but also get a free search during end phase. Can you move your field spell to the spell and trap zone? Yeah, the field spell makes them freeze. But activate boot, summon out Recharger, and then go for Dark. Dark effect, the take the Magmu, and then we're going to get the effect to search during end phase. And put a little reminder down there. Alright, Druid Worm effect, banish Strikers, summon out. Do we play like a Tum? Or, okay, yeah, we do play a Tum. Tum effect, detach, go bring out any dragon. So bring out Seyfried, and then Seyfried effect, get rid of itself, go search for white dragon. And then banish Druid, special white. Link off, go in the Romulus. Effects are going to activate, search black, search Ravine. And then activate the Ravine effect, discard Levy. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I gotta, like, replace the boot. Effect, dump Lubellion, Seyfried, banish to grab back Levy. And then we're gonna banish white, special black, turn that into Pisty, and then turn those into triple burst. Okay, so we're trying to end on seal. Otherwise, we could have used these, make Appaloosa, and then just make Pisty underneath it. But we made Pisty first, which locks us in the dragons. Pisty effect, bring out Druid Worm. And then get rid of Druid Worm for Lubellion. Druid Worm effect out Huffinus. But now they get Huffinus effect to fuse. There's just no way this is what we want. Put back, bring out Mud Dragon. Lubellion effect. Lubellion, bring out Beast. Link all of those off in the Borderland. Banish, special Levy. Levy effect to spin back a card. Do we hit High Spirits? Ooh. Okay, so we hit Shaylin. And then Borderland can't target that because it's a water and you can't target waters. Just goes. What? What? You still summon back. You just don't target Mud, you just target Levy. You just negate Levy, summon, make IP. Or something. I mean, oh, if you're going to target Mud Dragon, then negate and summon and then link off, why not just target Levy and then link off? Okay. So, you can target Levy if you want. You're also right, but I think I'm good. Alright, pass, draw Miri. And then normal summon Rhino. Rhino effect, chain Borderland, but you can't because there's Mud Dragon. So dump Huffinus effect, any response, it goes through. Well, no response to that. Now we're going to chain Mud Dragon effect called Dark. Now we're going to chain Druid Worm. Yeah, you want to chain the Mud Dragon there so that way when you summon out Kick Callus, it can't be targeted. Banish, summon, and then activate the High Spirits. High Spirits, discard Miri, go dump. Search Shrouded Dragon. And then Miri effect to fuse. So put back Miri, put back Lulu, summon out Kikalos 1. And then they said that's fine. So Kit will go search, grab Solik. Solik's gonna be they're out to Borland. Shrouded Dragon effect. Dump, put back, draw blue. Okay. Kit effect to tag out. Bring out Miri. And then mill 8. You're gonna see Miri. That's it. And yeah, those were not the greatest mills. Special blue effect to go search. We didn't mill Smashers though, so blue can go grab Jet. And then special Jet effect, go grab Smashers. So don't do me like this. And then activate Smashers. Chain Borland. I mean, like, you knew this was coming. You could have prevented this. Like, you literally knew this was gonna happen. You said, don't do me like this. But, like, you knew Smashers was in their deck. And then you use the Borland. They're gonna banish Borland. They could have also banished the back row and left the Borland. Overlay, make Gigantic. And then Gigantic effect. Detach, go special. They're fine with this. Go bring out red. And then link off, make elf. Elf effect, summon back out Miri. They are locked in the 2s. Oh, I just realized. Oh, never mind. Alright, passes. Yeah, I mean, we didn't really get to do anything there. I'd love to see the extra X, see if there's like any link climbing ability. Because then we could have just like banished the trap. And then they have one unknown. And like it is a hand trap. Draw quick launch. We're gonna go. You have to go to main phase. It literally says once per turn during the main phase. And doing it in draw phase is a huge difference because now they don't get this effect to summon back Miri. And Miri says mill 3, which could change a lot. And then activate quick launch. But I guess that's just something that, you know, you gotta learn the hard way. Bring that out. Battle phase. Okay, so we should have went battle phase and then quick launch. Or I guess we want a quick launch first. Assuming that we play another target, it's actually okay. Because then we can dodge Solik. But I doubt they play another target just by how they've been playing. I don't think they would have done like a big brain play like that. So I doubt Tracer's going to chain to whatever monster they target. Mud Dragon effect called Dark. And then they're going to Levy, try to beat over Miri. They give it the thumbs up. Okay, they activate Solik, probably a little bit misclick on the thumbs up, negate this. Weird, they don't have a target to summon, and they didn't big brain it. Yeah, I mean, they've been playing kind of off. Put back Miri, put back Kikalos, bring out Kikalos. If they had another target, that would have been like playing perfectly around Solik, because they Solik target anything, you just Tracer pop, and then you just continue playing. But they're gonna dump Hafina's effect, put back itself, Rhino, Miri, bring out Kaleido effect, and then Kaleido's gonna spin back Levy. Main phase 2, Ravine, discard Veiler. Also hate having a spell, like the field spell down here. Dump Seyfried effect, banish, grab back Lubellion, and then Lubellion effect. Discard, go search, grab Magmu. Okay, Magmu effect, banish blue from the graveyard, summon, effect during end phase to search. And then, okay, puts that down there as a reminder. We're gonna bring out Lubellion effect, go bring out the spell. Which I don't know why that's not loading. This is also my first time on DB on this computer, so maybe that's why it's not loading, but that's unfortunate, because this card Should load. Go for seal. Oh, there we go. So make seal. End phase, we're going to get the search Sorner. Okay. So we didn't really end on anything. I mean, we have like our Bystial engine. We have seal. Seal's going to do something. Okay, I mean, it's not like they really have a whole lot though. So pass, Dromiri. I have the urge to immediately bounce Mud. Mud Dragon effect called Dark. They said it's fine. Normal summon Miri. Miri effect to mill. Chain to bring out Druid Worm. Then they mill 3. They had Scream, Shaylin. So they're gonna go Shaylin 1, Scream 2. And then Chainlink 3, Bystial. Banish the Shaylin. Decided to not use Kaleido effect, so they're gonna search Solic. Effect to put back Shaylin and draw 1. Draws in the chaos space, switch to attack, go battle phase. And then they're gonna Mud Dragon attack Seal. Seal effect, tribute off, no response. And then Seal is gonna bounce back Kaleido. Seal effect, summon from deck. I could bring out Magmu to search or save for it, but there's going to be something for follow-up because it's going to get beat over. And then main phase 2. Link off, go in the dark. Dark effect, try to target Magmu to take it. That says fine. Yeah, so they're going to get the effect now to search during the end phase, and then go in the elf effect, target Miri to bring out, and then we're gonna get Miri effect, mill 3. Didn't use her already? No. Oh wait, but we did. That's what we started off with, because we went normal summon Miri mill and we had Scream and Shaylin. So Solic, target Lubellion. And then we're going to get Miri effect diffuse. If the target is no longer on field, does the trap still resolve? Nope, good to know. Like I say, yeah, like you could chain Beast Tribute to do that. But we're going to allow Miri to fuse. It's not like this is the most scary Miri or anything. That's just going to bring out Kikalos. And then Kikalos effect, go search Rhino. Kit effect, tag out. I mean, we should have stopped it though. Oh my gosh, it's just so many mistakes. It's as if this player's never interacted with tier cards before. Dump Miri, Shaylin, or just Hafinas. So we've already done Shaylin. It looked like that was okay. No, because it was declared. I was gonna say it looked like that one was the one declared. So we're gonna put back, and now we've used all 3 tier names this turn. Effect to try to spin back the trap, chain the trap. Is it cool if I change cost? Okay, so we're gonna get rid of elf. They put back the trap. Said I had something else in mind, but that it wasn't gonna work. Yeah, they wanted to get rid of Druid Worm to the out of monster, but it's not gonna work because you can't ever target Mud. So they're gonna end phase, grab Druid Worm. And then pass. Feel like you guys play more than the one of that thing. Psy, which? Is it the trap? The light Bystial, Lubellion? I wanted to banish it, cut off the trap access, but you might play another. Oh yeah, they probably play another for sure. Alright, so we do have Tracer, we have Chaos Space. I mean, Chaos Space. Okay, they're gonna draw phase effect called Dark. I was gonna say Chaos Space could search Lubellion. It's like something that you can do with that, which is pretty cool. We could also search the baby dragons. Searching the baby dragons with our Chaos Space up on field, and we'll have Chaos Space in grave. Oh wait, we went through these? Oh yeah, we definitely went through these. Yep, this is a completely different game. I forgot we actually comboed this game, but we just messed up. Go for Fluor, and then set think on summon. Yeah, they're gonna activate the effect to go dump. Okay. Put Lubellion. And then they're gonna get rid of Druid Worm, bring out Lubellion. No Druid Worm, you know, they can't target. They're gonna activate Solic, target Fluor. And then Chain Fluor to negate. Solic effect to go search. So Solic, grab Huffinus. Okay, then Lubellion effect, Chain Huffinus. You know, maybe you go like Safer, add back Lubellion, discard, go search for a Bisted monster first. It's like, yeah, summon. Do we mill good? Do we lose? Okay, yep. Bring out the trap. Oh, just never punish. If they hit like a tier there, right? They get the fuse, so they get to make an interruption. Kaleido gets to spin back. Nothing on res. We have Ravine. I keep forgetting this is here because it's in the spell and trap zone. Safer to add back. Let's say so Ravine can discard Chaos Space at any time for free. They're gonna Druid Worm, target Lubellion to try to banish that. Okay. Which would have happened the first time around, but then we get rebranded to draw one. We could Ravine, discard, dump, go draw one. I just feel like playing in the Huffinus that like blindly is scary. Rebranded, bring out. We're gonna get the put back, draw. Effect to search during end phase, Chaos Space, discard Nib. Because the Lubellion was shuffled back earlier. So, okay, but we also play Chaos Emperor. And then Paulie admits defeat. Going on to the next game now. We are going to see Tier Element go first. Opening hands, we have Change of Heart, Rocket Synchron, Seyfried, Beast, Chaos Space. They have Albion, Miri, Starter, Shaylin, and Solic. Change of Heart, very, very interesting. Shrouded Dragon effect, dump High Spirits, put back, draw in the Crime. Shaylin effect, discard Miri, summon Mill 3. That hits Ash, Huffinus, and then they're gonna go Miri effect 1, Huffinus 2. You know, if this was a perfect world and we were never getting hand trapped, maybe you do it different. I guess it wouldn't really matter, right? Because we already have like both traps in our hand. But you know, it would, because you definitely want to end with a tier in hand if you can choose to do so. So you would just put back 2, bring out. You could search a monster, Callus, bring out Miri from grave. That would be like a perfect world though, assuming they have no hand traps, but you know, you can assume that they have a Bisted monster. So bring out Garua, bring out Kit effect goes search. And then Kit's gonna grab Rhino Heart. And then Kit effect to tag out, bring out Rhino, effects, so mill 5 and then go dump. Mill Miri, Magmu, Shrouded, dump Shaylin. Shrouded Dragon like was really cool for me when I was playing this deck last weekend. It actually came up a couple times where I milled it and I was like, well, I've got a bunch of High Spirits, so I'm just gonna send it, summon, force out the elf, force out the IP, get those cards out of here. Shaylin effect. And then we're gonna put back Shaylin, kick Kalos, bring out Lulu. Miri, Shaylin, and Huffinus used already. Yep, all 3. And then activate Starter. So Starter, bring out Blue. Lose life points. Blue goes search Jet. I wonder if the Guru or the Garua will draw into a monster card. Special Jet. Jet effect goes search. Because I don't think we have a way to set up a monster. Search. Go Gigantic effect, yeah, we shouldn't. Gigantic, detach, go summon out from deck, bring out red. And then link off in the elf, Garua, drawn to a monster. There's a lot of monsters, so like, yeah, and it's a tier monster too, okay. Elf effect, summon back, bring out blue. And then link into an IP, set 3, end phase, add back High Spirits, pass, draw Drago. Oh, we main deck the Drago. Okay. Wait, this is game 2. Wait. I was to say, yeah, wait, that's even worse. This is game 2, but we kept Drago in going second. Okay, I guess like if you crack the board, then their follow-up doesn't matter if you conceal into this. It's kind of the same as like having like Sanctum going second, where in some matchups, certain times in certain formats, it actually makes sense. Change of Heart, target Lulu. Chain Elf, Elf target Miri. And then they can take Lulu, Miri effect, mill 3, no response. Hit Scream, Scream effect. They also play Carrot. So Scream goes search the second Solic. And then nothing on Resolution. Okay, and then normal Saferd. Affect the IP. I mean, this could have been underneath Elf. They're going to Lulu to try to stop the IP. And then they said it's fine. Okay, Lulu effect now to bring itself out. Which we still have our interruption for it. So we can still use it to get our interruption. So all they really traded with interruption-wise was IP off the Change of Heart. Now we're going to go Battle Phase, attack over the Elf, main Phase 2, link off Saferd, go into Striker Dragon, effect, and then Chain Red to negate and destroy. Or wait, not negate and destroy. I was just about to say, they beat over the Elf so that way they couldn't negate and destroy. So they use their Battle Phase to try to keep a body on board. And then Chaos Base, discard the Rocket Synchron, Chain Crime, it gets shuffled back in the deck, and they're going to admit defeat. So going on into Game 3 now, we're going to see Dragon Link go first. Opening hands, we have Lubellion, Magmus, Sornair, Noctos, Safer, they have Hophinas, Albion, Dark Ruler, Shaylin, Druidworm. Yeah, once we get our Bisted engine set up, it's very hard to lose against this deck. And it just makes it so much worse when they can't resolve their tiers. Normal summon Saferd, and then Saferd effect, get rid of Lubellion, Chain Hophinas, which again, I don't think it's worth like dropping Hophinas against this deck because they get more out of it than you do, unless if you mill really insane. And again, right there, we don't even hit one tier name, which would have helped this player. Go search, make Striker, activate Nocto. So go search boot, summon out. It's funny because Pauly's probably thinking, oh man, I didn't hit a tier. And the opponent is probably thinking, oh man, they didn't hit a tier. But now we're going to get Romulus 2, Nocto 1, go search Ravine. And then draw on the quick launch. That's a good draw. Activate the Bisted, target Striker. Banish, summon out. And then activate quick launch. So we could be setting up a Floor here. Yeah, turn those into Floor. Sornair effect to go dump the spell. So we can get access to spell and trap. Banish 3 darks, bring out Levy. Levy effect, try to hit a card in hand. They're thinking on that. They said no response. Okay. So we're going to hit Albion. Oh, which we didn't have to show. But maybe they're so used to showing Albion before they put it back. Pretty much just hit Upstart out of hand there. And then Tribute, bring out Lubellion effect. Bring out the Beast from the deck. And then end phase Beast can bring out the rebranded to get all that in loop. Go for Seal. And then Magmu effect. Banish Lubellion. Bring out. Effect to search during end phase. We're going to put the little thing there to keep track. Saferd effect. Banish to grab back Levy. Then we could go Ravine. Discard Levy. Oh, I can't put that there. Yeah. Now Pauly's going to have to refresh. Effect. Discard Levy. Dump Absorouter. And then Absorouter effect to go search for Tracer. Then we have normaled, so we're going to have to activate Boot over the Ravine. And then Boot effect to summon Tracer. Tracer effect, pop Boot, bring out Recharger. And then we're going to make Savage. Savage effect to equip. We could have also, instead of popping Boot, we could have popped Magmu. You know, if we're not going to do anything else with it, you you'd want it back in graveyard, so that way you can spell, bring it out, and get free cards off of it. And then end phase, beast, bring out the spell, effect, go search Druid Worm. Yeah, so a little bit of a mistake there. Could have also went Fluor effect, pop Huffinus graveyard effect, Savage negate it. It makes it harder for them to force Seal, which makes our Drago better. So again, I think there was a few mistakes there. Draw Miri, but it's still such a good end board that it's going to be very hard to play through. They're going to Dark Ruler, and it's still such a good end board. Seal still summons Drago. Beast still is a pop. Druid Worm's a summon and a send. Rebranded's going to give us a draw. And this should be in graveyard that we could have summoned back to get more follow-up, but it was another misplay. Otherwise, oh, and we also should have Boot on board. So we should have Boot on board, Magmu in graveyard. Huffinus should be off field here. Normal Miri effect. No response. Okay, mill 3. Huffinus effect, Chainlink 1. Druid Worm, Chainlink 2. So summon out by banishing. Doesn't use rebranded to go for a draw. Then make sprint effect, chain seal, chain Druid Worm. Druid Worm's going to banish the seal, so that way seal's not going to summon anything out. And then they're going to dump Miri 1, rebranded 2. So put back seal, draw. It's just crazy because like this all just stems from misplays. Like misplay and then misplay and then misplay. Otherwise, like, they wouldn't have been able to get to this point. We draw Black Dragon, Kakalos effect. And then Kakalos is going to search out Rhino Heart, Shaylin effect, discard Rhino, summon mill 3. And then hits Huffinus off of that. Kit effect, target itself. We still have Beast with Druid Worm. Gonna bring out effects, Kit mill 5, Rhino go dump. So we mill Jet, Miri, Rhino, dump Shaylin. And then Shaylin effect to fuse. This will be our last fusion summon this turn. So that means we're gonna bring out Kaleido effect to spin. Try to spin back Branded Beast, forcing it out. Effect, send Druid Worm. Target Rhino, new Chainlink, Druid Worm, out Shaylin. And then battle phase, beat over Fluor, beat over Savage. Main phase 2, we're going to link those off, go into IP. And then Druid Worm effect, out Magmu. They're going to chain this to special summon back out the Druid Worm. And then overlay, make Gigantic effect, attach and special. That's going to bring out Blue. Blue has no targets. We sided out Carrot. We milled Jet and Red. And then go in the Elf. Elf effect, bring back. So bring out Jet. Jet search. Jet grab Smashers. And then activate Smashers to banish. Okay, so we're going to banish Jet and rebranded. I don't know why we would do that. We could just set Smashers, right? Because this card doesn't actually do anything. And then whenever it does try to do something, we could Smashers to get rid of it. So I think that was a misplay. We could have just set and then passed. Pass, draw Druid Worm. And then try to go battle phase. Elf effect, target Miri, chain the top deck Druid Worm. This could have also been a Bisted monster though. Overlay those now. Make a Tum. We know their last card in hand's High Spirits and they have nothing. So a Tum effect, attach, go summon. Bring out Red MD, which does have 0 attack, 0 defense. Effect, bring out Absorouter. And then make Dark, Absorouter effect, go search. And we're going to see Paulie say GG's there. GG's, that was good. Sweatiest match I did, that's for sure. Haha, awesome. I want to practice this matchup some more, to be honest, but I got to go play a tournament match now. Although breaking boards is something I still got to work on versus tier. Or I got sacked. The trap really did me in. My board was really strong game 2. Oh yeah, no, the Solic, Crime, discard Huffinus, Lulu, Red, Elf, IP, follow up. That was pretty strong. That was pretty strong. There's no way you're gonna break that one without evenly. Honestly, we had crime. It was like you can't even beat the board because they had crime. You drew Garua, or you drew Hafinas off Garua. But yeah, there were some questionable plays in that match, for sure. But hopefully this just like, maybe you watch this and you start seeing the bigger picture when you start playing your deck, and you stop making like the tiny misplays. They might be nervous. They're going up against Paulie, the YCS champion, and they're playing for money. Maybe that's just like a double whammy, and they started misplaying because of that. But that is going to be it for that. We're going to see that the two matches took about an hour, 2.5 hours long, which is a very long time. But when there's no time limit or anything, you're going to have some pretty long matches. And we're going to see players break even. Paulie was up $10, but then Dragon Link ended up coming back. And then, they won the $10 back. So they're even after the 2.5 hours. Neither of them are going to get money. And they ended up just getting, testing. And the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.